What if I told you there's a country building a city? With no roads, no cars, and no carbon emissions? A city powered entirely by renewable energy. With flying taxis, robot workers, and AI managing everything, from food distribution to your morning commute. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But Saudi Arabia is actually building it. And they're spending $500 billion to make it real. This isn't just a city, it's called NEOM. And it's one of the most ambitious tech projects in human history. So, what exactly is NEOM? Why is Saudi Arabia betting $500 billion on a city that doesn't exist yet? And will it work? Or is it destined to become a futuristic ghost town? Let's dive into the mind-blowing story of NEOM. Chapter 1. What is NEOM? NEOM stands for New Future, literally a combination of the Greek word neo, new, and the Arabic word mustaqbal, future. It's a futuristic megacity planned in the northwestern desert of Saudi Arabia, near the borders of Egypt and Jordan. And when I say mega, I mean mind-blowingly massive. We're talking about a project that spans over 26,000 square kilometers. That's bigger than countries like Israel or Kuwait. But here's the wild part. NEOM isn't just one city. It's actually a group of interconnected projects, each one straight out of a sci-fi novel. At the center is the Line, a city that will stretch 170 kilometers in a straight line. It'll house 9 million people, but there will be no cars, no streets, and zero carbon emissions. Instead, people will travel using high-speed transit that takes you end-to-end in just 20 minutes. The line will be only 200 meters wide, but rise up to 500 meters tall. Imagine a skyscraper stretched across a desert like a razor blade. And that's just one piece of NEOM. Chapter 2. Other crazy NEOM projects. Apart from the Line, NEOM will include OXAGON, the world's largest floating industrial complex; TROJENA, a ski resort in the desert, scheduled to host the 2029 Asian Winter Games; Sindala, a luxury island getaway with robotic concierges and smart yachts; NEOM Bay, a commercial hub featuring AI-run infrastructure and tech-focused startups. The goal is simple but crazy: to create a living laboratory for the future of humanity, powered by clean energy, driven by artificial intelligence, and built for post-oil life. But the question is, why is Saudi Arabia doing this? Chapter 3. Why NEOM? The vision behind the city. To understand NEOM, you need to understand Saudi Vision 2030. Saudi Arabia's economy has been powered by oil for decades. But the royal leadership knows the world is moving toward renewables, digital economies, and tech innovation. So Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, came up with Vision 2030, a plan to transform Saudi Arabia into a global innovation hub. NEOM is the flagship of that vision. It's not just about real estate or architecture. It's about rebranding Saudi Arabia from an oil kingdom into a tech-forward nation. It's meant to attract entrepreneurs, engineers, scientists, and even artists from around the world. Think Silicon Valley, but with Saudi money and desert land. Chapter 4. How AI is at the core of NEOM. At the heart of NEOM is artificial intelligence. AI will run almost everything: traffic systems, energy grids, water management, and even personal assistance for citizens. The idea is to create a cognitive city, a place that thinks, adapts, and learns. Let's break it down. You walk out of your house. Your AI assistant has already booked your high-speed ride, optimized your route, and notified your workplace of your arrival time. You need groceries? A drone delivers it. And your fridge already told the AI what you're low on. You're sick? AI diagnoses you in minutes and schedules a virtual appointment. No paperwork, no waiting rooms. NEOM will also collect massive data from sensors placed everywhere to optimize city operations and personalize services. And yes, that brings up privacy concerns, which we'll get to. Chapter 5. Can it actually be built? Here's the hard truth. NEOM sounds incredible, but building it is another story. As of now, parts of the desert have been cleared. Some early construction has started, and billions have already been spent. But critics are asking tough questions. Can they build a 170-kilometer mirrored city in time? Can 9 million people be convinced to move there? Will the ultra-ambitious tech work in real life? or just in concept videos. Also, labor issues and environmental challenges have raised eyebrows internationally. And the estimated $500 billion cost? It might rise to $1 trillion or more by the time it's done. Chapter 6: The Global Stakes of NEOM. Despite the criticism, NEOM isn't just a Saudi story. It's a global experiment that could shape how cities of the future are built. If it works, NEOM could inspire climate-resilient cities in harsh environments, lead the way in AI-managed urban design, shift global attention toward Middle Eastern innovation, and potentially become a hub for international tech giants. But if it fails, it might become the world's most expensive desert sculpture. NEOM is either the boldest vision for humanity's future or the biggest real estate gamble of the 21st century. It could change the way we live, or remind us that throwing money at technology can't always fix human challenges. But one thing's for sure, the world is watching. So what do you think? Is NEOM the future of cities, or a fantasy too good to be true? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the wild world of tech and innovation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Techno Tales for more mind-blowing stories like this one.